Hey, Katheryn, how are you?
Hi, I'm good. How are you?
Good. I just watched a film last night and it's been overwhelming. I'm still absorbing everything that I watched, and this being based on a true story, it is pretty spectacular. What was it like for you to watch the film for the first time?
Oh, wow. I actually saw a few different cuts as an actress and co-producer on it, but just to see the end product, I didn't get a chance to see it till Cannes Film Festival. I know that we did the last minute edit. It was like 24 hours before the
Yeah.
deadline to make it. And it was so amazing just to see it on the big screen in France and Cannes and seeing all the hard work and seeing it all kind of come together in such a
Yeah.
beautiful way. It was amazing.
And the response at Cannes was
Oh,
massive.
it
4 minute
was crazy.
standing.
It
I mean,
was amazing.
that
I'm like,
feeling.
are they still standing? I'm like, they're still standing and clapping. And the camera's on you. You're like, well, is everybody going to sit down? How does it work? It was such a surreal moment and pretty amazing and so deserving of Sean and Dylan. And just to be part of that and seeing the response, I think this film will touch a lot of hearts and a lot of people's lives
Mhm.
in such a way that you will walk away a different person when you see it, and you'll feel these characters. You will see the relationship and
Yeah.
get an
And
intimate
and
portrait of who they are.
And Sean, as a director, I mean, this is his sixth feature film. It's been 30 years since he's been able to direct. And this seems like a really important story for him to reflect on and to be part of this project. What was it that you felt that you've learned from him?
Sean is such an incredible soul, such a beautiful human being and a humanitarian, and such an inspiration as a director and as an actor. Just to see him in his element, in his best
Yeah.
element as a director and actor was remarkable. This took over 15 years to get made. I know
Mhm.
Sean was involved very early on. I think he wanted to act in it and then just direct it, and it wasn't last minute. He got involved in acting in it very last minute. And stepping into the shoes, I originally they had someone else involved, and I read the script over the weekend, and I called my
Mhm.
agent. I'm like, I need to meet
Yeah.
Sean. I need to be part of this. And I think that there was someone else that really wanted to do it, and they were about to close the deal. And I ended up calling Sean, and I wrote him in this
Mm.
email saying, I'm on the next flight to Minnesota, wherever you are, sit
Yeah.
down
You're
with
going.
me. And I got on the plane and I got a chance to sit down with him, and I convinced him why I should be Patty, and
Yeah.
lucky enough to be part of such a remarkable movie.
And Katheryn, what was it like for you to see yourself as Patty? Because we see you evolve into this nurturing mom almost at the end, right? It's a tough situation. I'm a mother too, so it's really difficult to watch. And there's a scene where Dylan's character says, Jennifer says, all you have to do is protect us. That's all you have to do. But for you to see you embodying Patty the way that she was growing as an older lady, what were your thoughts on all of that?
Oh wow, that was one of the hardest things to shoot. Is like the kitchen scene was one of the hardest. It was my very first scene with Dylan, and I think it was my first week of shooting, and it was so intense to be able
Mm.
to get. It wasn't originally written that way, first of all, and Sean just created such an environment. We had a no phone policy on set and created a quiet workspace to really allow us to explore different ways. And of course, we got there. And as as a mother to as playing a mother to justify why she's in her mind she's trying to protect her daughter from what she knows of of uh, of John Fogel's character, that he's a liar and he's a con man. I think she's trying to really protect her daughter in that
Mm.
moment, even though it's questionable in terms of how she's doing it. And it for me as an actor to be able to evolve so much throughout the decades from 70s and singing as a young mom to an alcoholic and a struggling single mom to really in a full prosthetic and aging a piece,
Yeah.
and finally at peace with herself and asking for forgiveness was such a journey as an actor that
Mm.
you don't really get that opportunity very often. And I loved it. I absolutely loved every moment of that.
Katheryn, you're brilliant. Thank you so much. And I can't wait for everyone to see this film. Congratulations to
Thank you.
you.
Thank you.